welcome back to another video. So Dexter's on the floor next to me, and I wanted to make a quick video on some of his psychiatric and other medical alert or medical assistant tasks he does. I'm using a clicker and treats because he is still learning everything, hence why I still label him as a service dog in training. Most of these tasks he is already reliable with, but obviously there's always touch-ups you need to do and stuff. So, Dex, good boy. Okay, so I'm back up. Good. I see. So, good. Good boy. Did you get the treat? All right, good boy. So with that alert, here, back up. Back up. Good boy. I see. So with that alert, it is a interruption task he does. So I get these episodes in which I get really anxious and begin to accidentally self-harm without really acknowledging it. So I scratch right here, and sometimes I do it on this hand, but it's mainly on this hand, and it's to the point where I've bruised myself, I have broken the skin, I have caused myself to get hives just from the constant irritation. So that is one of his interruption tasks he does. Another one that he does, Dex up. I want you over here. Come here. See? Is good. So that is leg tapping, obviously. So he paws up my leg in order. Most of the time, leg tapping means it's an oncoming anxiety attack or panic attack. And so he's trained to do that. So then I will start petting him, or even if it's a much more severe case, he will become a lot more aggressive and actually begin to paw at my leg so hard that I have to sit onto the floor. So he stops and goes into DPT, which is deep pressure therapy, which is one of his tasks as well. What's another task that I could show them? This one looks violent, but I promise you it's not. It's a crying response for any episodes I start to have. So, good boy, good boy, good boy. And you can see how he doesn't instantly jump off, because then he goes into a type of pressure. And again, most of the times, if I'm to the point of crying, I will sit onto the floor so he could do proper deep pressure therapy. Good boy. All right, off. Good boy. All right, back up. Back up. Back up. Good boy. So when he does that, he licks my forehead and then obviously paws at my chest or my shoulders. And that's for me to try to redirect myself onto him. So petting him, letting him comfort me. No, you don't get more treats, little stinker. But I could show you guys his retrieval task. So I tend to drop things a lot. So Dex, get it. Bring. Out. Good. So at the moment, he only does this at home. He does not like to do it out in public. He also retrieves his leash, but again, it's just something he does at home. We're trying to slowly incorporate it out into the public. But for some reason, he seems to be slightly uncomfortable with it, which is fine. He's still learning, and I work with him. I don't force him to do things he's uncomfortable with. So if he doesn't want to do something that day, I don't force him to, because he works for me, and even though he works for me, he gets to choose what he does and does not want to do. In that case, he could be a butthead at times, but it's fine because I love him no matter what, huh? Kiss. Thank you. All right, I'll see. So another thing I do is I scratch, and then he does this. Good boy. Good job. So again, you can see he pawed and then put his head down. So then I have to pet under his head because he won't move his head. You big man. Can't you guys tell how, oh, you choking? You good? You good? Yeah? You good? Okay. What's another one I could do? I could obviously show what he does for deep pressure therapy, but it's pretty much the same for every service dog or service dog in training. Obviously there are different forms of it. He also does light pressure therapy or targeted pressure therapy. I'll insert a photo here of him doing targeted therapy while at the Florida State Fair. We had been walking around for an hour and my ankle was really flaring up. And so if I point to a specific area and say pressure, he'll lay there no matter how uncomfortable it is, which I'm very grateful for, because my first service dog, Coda, who is now partially retired, he still works every now and then, but it's very rare now. He would only do deep pressure therapy in which he's laying across my legs. Dexter will do it if it's on my chest, my whole body, my feet, my ankles. So he knows targeted pressure therapy, but then he also knows just general deep pressure therapy. Which again, very, very thankful for because of how often I need it. I'm trying to think if there's any other tasks I could show you at the moment. He does do other things, but the other things, either one could be very, very triggering for some people. So I don't want to show that, and that's self-harm interruption. So obviously I don't want to show that. I don't want to, mess with anyone. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm hopefully going to be uploading more, but especially with my work schedule right now and coming home and mainly focusing on him. I very rarely get out, but if I do, I'll try to film, and I'm still not 100% comfortable with filming. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe.